version to play this. I'm not sure, chat. I really don't know if he switched to emulator or whatever. I just know he plays on emulator. That's what he says on SL chat. I don't have anything more information on that. I know Scotty's playing on SD to SNES, but JD's apparently playing on emulator. And off we go. In match 2, ScottyMacBody versus Just Defend. Japanese text is a meme. There's no advantage in doing that. It's just a meme. Again, both players showing off that nice moonfall technique. Really like to see that new attack in races. There's still some people who don't really like it, don't use it, or even call it cheating. To my severe misunderstanding. And we have Mothball early. To quote my good friend Cephilon, is this even randomized? But yeah. Mothball early, again, there's Mothball, according to logic, is forced to be one of the first 2 accessible major items. So 50% chance of that being there. Most likely gonna see an E-tank here. In the ceiling, probably something else. Maybe, who knows? Maybe something cool. No, a trash tank, and JD making the wise decision that I really appreciate of skipping it right away. Not even worth taking the damage or the deboost, just skipping that reserve tank right away. Scotty finding super missiles, while JD finds his power bombs. So again, this super missile power bomb combo early on is pretty nice. Makes a lot of majors really accessible pretty easily. We've been facing some pretty trolled seeds in the community, also some plandos where it would just not give out either power bombs or supers, making for some really interesting routing. So yeah, Scotty actually picking up that reserve tank. Not too far behind JD at this point. And JD again, going for this item here, and does the route again. So we're really hoping that this is going to pay off better for him than it did last time, because it did not pay off for him at all last time. So yeah, not taking any damage this time, so that is pretty good. And Scotty heading up again. So yeah, let's hope that this pays off for JD. I'm personally going to be routing for JD at this point, simply because I would like to have a match for you, because it's really fun watching those guys. That's a match I've been looking forward to quite a long time, so I'm obviously routing for the quote here on match for you. Alright, let's see. Oh man. Well, it's making me a little bit nervous seeing people entering these rooms with this little energy. Like, this big side over there deals 80 damage, and it's like, just don't want to get hit there. Oh, and JD really needs to... Oh! Didn't hit the green gate glitch there, or the blue gate glitch rather. That's unfortunate. That's another downside of this route. You really have to nail this like within 5 tries max, because usually you don't have more supers at this point. So it has to reform here a little bit. Obviously, since he doesn't have a lot of health either, it's going to be pretty risky to go back into that room, and it's probably going to do that later. Or it's going to farm up again? Not sure. We're going to see what his routing is going to look like. Scotty, on the other hand, just getting a bunch of E-tanks right now. Nothing too special, really. Just heading into Prince Star the other way. JD just farming up till he's at 5 supers again, I assume. Or just... nice. Seems comfortable for. We saw him doing it first try in the last race. So I assume he's confident. And he's... okay, he's taking the It's a super interesting route here of just skipping all of Brinstar and all of Criteria right away. So, he's gonna go to Red Tower now. I assume he's gonna go up Red Tower and do Criteria next. That might just be my guess. Might also go down. I'm not sure. No, he's... Oh, dang, he's going balls deep. Oh no, he's not. He's just getting that power bomb. Okay, never mind. I thought he would be going down and over there for a second. That would have been so cool. I honestly would have loved to see that paying off, like, just skipping everything and just going straight to warfare. That would have been so cool. But yeah, definitely the more understandable route, even though we gotta consider Scotty is so far only getting E-Tank, so even though JD is super low on health, this might pay off for him. If we see like a super early wrecked ship, like with CWJ and all that fancy stuff, this might pay off for him, like big time even. Again, if nothing is at the Idekun major, the Blue Gate major. Also, I'm sorry, I'm having like slight synchronization problems here for a second. Alright. Got it fixed out. I unfortunately missed what Scotty could. Oh, wait! X-Ray, apparently. So, X-Ray, everyone's favorite item. Definitely the most broken item in the entire game for major glitch causes. For NMG, arguably not. Yeah, no, there's it's pretty hard to skip that item if you don't want it. Like, this is probably the one item that you always jump right into. It's barely possible to skip it, like, once you jump over that gap. So yeah, not really a shame picking that up. JD now, going to Criteria. Making that little extra circle there around Brinstar. It's definitely not going to be bad for his health, and get a lot more E-Tanks. But so far, like, not really anything, like, no majors except for Mothball and X-Ray. Nothing, like, super crazy. That is very true. Terminator item is very easy to forget about, especially if you, like, if it's a reserve tank and you skip it, like, early on. And then you're, like, on the way to G4, you have, like, speed boosting, you're, like, super euphoric. Are you kidding me? What is this bullshit, dude? This is unreal. This is just unreal, dude. What is this? Like, this specific item, that Blue Gate, is always something good. Like for real, this is just... This is dumb, this is... Okay, so I played 5 randos yesterday. In 3 out of those 5 randos it was Charge Beam. And in 1 out of those 5 it was Various Suit. Now we have 2 races, and in both of those races it's Various Suit, dude. This is always something good. Oh my god. Oh, it's so unfortunate for JD though. Missing that green gate glitch. And not getting that item. I think his routing would have been severely different if he would have gotten Various Suits early there. But yeah, that looks clearly like a North of First seat here. No speed booster, no easy way to traverse the moat, and Various Suits, so if I would be Scotty, I would be going down Norther here, for sure. And I'm pretty sure he's gonna do that. Yeah, exactly, Steffi. Why can I not get such seats in my races? That's exactly what I'm thinking. Like, the practice races is, like, when I do practice, I want to get, like, all the difficult seats, but when I get, like, actual races in the tournament, I want, like, the free stuff, dude. That's just... It doesn't matter. We're seeing Scotty going down here. Pick me up another trash tank. He's already at 2, I think? Might be at 3. This is a pretty healthy seat so far. Not gonna lie. All these E-tanks, all these reserve tanks, so... Kinda wondering how Scotty is gonna go around this Norfolk cleanup here that's coming up for him. Obviously after the crate fight. The third reserve already, alright. And X-ray scope for JD as well. Congrats to both runners, they both picked up most broken item in the entire game. Also, one thing to note here, Scotty already at 20 supers here, JD at 15, both just barely being passed, or Scotty barely being passed, and JD just right in the Brinster grind, so also so far pretty generous seed in terms of firepower, so that's pretty good. Like almost at the point where they can already kill Woodway. And JD, now back at the point where he's gonna do this Blue Gate glitch, has 10 attempts to this, doing some attempts on the dry here first, and gets it second. No, wait, was that not it, really? Okay, third try. Doesn't matter. No, wait, what? Did he, like, open and close the gate? Because I think that was it, dude. Like, that was weird. And missing it again, dude. This is really unfortunate for him, and I'm really hoping that he's not gonna skip it. But it looks like it. No, JV, please, don't do it. Go back. Just go back and get the item. It's worth it. If you need 1,000,000 tries, it's still worth it. JD not having a good day today. Mostly having a lot of bad luck with his gambles. For real. Skipping the Blue Gate glitch and skipping various dude. So he's gonna be ready for some hell runs. Oh dear. Let's hope this goes well. And Scotty is still only getting E-tanks. Only having Varia and Mothball so far, so not really a lot of options. Oh, and JD skipping that reserve tank. I'm not sure if he really wants to skip that, considering that he has some hell runs coming up for him. Oh man, so far at 3 tanks, he's gonna get 2 more out of Crate's Lair, so he's gonna be at 5, I'm sorry. Oh, and Scotty. Oh man, Scotty. Making good use of that X-ray skill. Already worth it, dude. Whoever says X-ray is not worth it in Randomizer, just, there's your reason. That's why X-ray is worth it. Alright, let's see what Ice Beam holds for us, and let's see how JD is going down to tackle Crate here in just a second. Oh, he went for the Kago Mock Ball. That would have been pretty cool. Unfortunately, not quite nailing it. That was super cool strat, though. I think you mostly see that in GT code? I really like that. Oh, dude! Oh, calling a free C, dude. Calling a free C. I mean, we don't have really any utility items or charge beam, but... okay, I'm gonna say it one more time. Why can I not have such a seats in my races, dude? Like, for real. But yeah, Scotty is gonna be really happy right now. Like, very, very happy. So the thing is, Scotty needs 2 more items. Really. Like, he really only needs 2 more. The one is, something to traverse spot Windpalm, which would be either Speed Booster or Ice Beam, which technically he could skip if he were doing Crystal Flash skip, which I'm sure he does not want to do because that's dumb, and only Sephi does that. The other thing is Charge Beam, if he doesn't want to get like a lot of majors, which he's apparently already preparing for because he's checking Cathedral missiles, which you would otherwise not do. So yeah, he is getting extremely dangerous to go mode already in 50 minutes in, so that was pretty cool. JD now picking up another E-Tank. Not a bad call not to skip it, especially considering since he has to do hell runs now since he skipped Various Suit, which was at Blue Gate, which unfortunately for JD he skipped it because he had a little bit of trouble getting that Blue Gate glitch done. Another E-Tank. I mean, so far the seat is pretty good. Like it has like the important stuff, but it has nothing else, and that's like kind of the struggle that you have with such seats, especially if you're racing them, is that you know you have all the good stuff, but you just you know you have like the important stuff, but you don't have like the good stuff. That's like the thing. Like obviously having stuff like Varia and Gravity is nice, but it's not giving you anything. And it's like kind of depressing. Like you could be in go mode, but you still have to check all those majors, just slowing down your game a lot more than you would like to. So Scotty obviously checking a lot more majors now. Doesn't really have another choice to do so. JD is going to find Gravity Suit here in just a second. And I'm really curious to see what he's going to do with that. He could do an early Meridia attempt, if he does not feel comfortable with the hell runs. However, could not really go very far, since again, he doesn't really have an elegant way of getting past bottom. Oh, and Plasma Beam by Scotty. That's like the least useful nice item, I want to say. Like, that is just... That doesn't give Scotty like anything in his current situation, but it's still nice to have in a way. Also, just a little fun fact, since I just saw someone in chat writing "rip the brackets." For the predictions of this match, there were 12 out of 19 out of 37 predictions actually predicted this specific matchup, and 36% out of those favored JD. So actually pretty evenly matched predictions for this run. So yeah, looks like JD is gonna go up, and he is gonna go to Meridia. Definitely an understandable gamble in my opinion. He knows that he needs to make up some space to carry this into Game 3, so taking a risky decision is definitely not a bad call here. We know it's not going to pay off for JD as much as he would like to, but still, not a bad call with the information he currently has for sure. And another E-Tank at Mama Turtle. We need to see something really good for JD now, like Speed Booster, Charge Beam, Ice Beam maybe? All that stuff would really help him out right now. Obviously, he still needs to make that point of going back to the Blue Gate glitch. Like maybe, I think the best find that JD could possibly have at this point would be Speed Booster, because that might give him a reason to go back to Waterway, and while he's there, checking the blue gate again. And wave beam for Scotty. So make sure to post some waving emote in chat to show your appreciation for wave beam. I'm not sure if we have any good. Don't see any. So if you don't have any, just spam hey guys or Magoo. Magoo is always good, especially for the little cat in Scotty's stream. And it looks like JD is going up. Oh, are we actually gonna see some CWJ action on JD's screen? That would be pretty cool. Ah, thanks guys for the Magoos, really appreciate it. And Scotty is thinking, going up or going down, or not going anywhere. Interesting decision. Really interesting decision. Like, at first it looked like if he wanted to do the green gate method or the other method, which would have not been possible for to get to grapple beam. But apparently he's just skipping it all away. And actually heading out of Norfair. But the question is, how is he going to traverse this room? And he just realizes that it's a wall and goes back. So, looks like Scotty, just for now, gave up the dream of a super free one-visit Norfair clear, but yeah. I don't know, dude. I want to say at this point, this is still not lost for JD. He can make this up again. Like, my personal bet would be that, like, if JD finds Speed Booster here, he would have had a reason to go back to Brinstar to check Waterway. On the way, he would eventually check the Blue Gate again, and then would get his Variasuit, which would put him in a nice position again, eventually. But this is really all that he can hope for right now, only getting Spacer. And resetting. Because who needs Spacer anyways? Alright, I wonder if JD is actually gonna go for CWJ though. The logic can actually force CWJ across the mode to get to the wrecked ship, but I have personally never seen that. And it looks like he's going for it. Oh wait, no, he doesn't need to do CWJ. I think you can do a wall jump there with gravity, but I'm not sure. Oh wait, there's a gravity jump? Interesting. Oh yeah! Yeah, why did I not think of that? That works. I've never actually seen that myself. Also, thanks for all the follows on Scotty's stream right now. It's amazing. I'm never getting rid of that of that F-Zero gif right there. Huh. Yeah, okay, he got it. Nice. Let's hope he hits the wall jump and... Oh, never mind, not even the wall jump needed. Alright, so JD on his way to the wrecked ship. And Scotty searching for some kind of utility item just to get like some progress, because right now he can't really go anywhere. He can't yeah, he can't go anywhere, like for real. He can't do Lower Norfair with his current items. He can't... Oh, that's not true. He could do Lower Norfair, but it would just be completely dumb and inefficient. He can't really effectively go to Botsroon unless he wants to do Crystal Flash Clip. Wrecked Ship is also kind of hard, but apparently doable to get across the mode. And Scotty just gravity jumping his way up here, Mount Everest. And I want to honestly say that JD is not in a bad position. Like, again, he obviously is not in a super good position because he doesn't have Varia, but he has 3 items upcoming that he can check, 3 majors. Whereas Scotty, unless he, again, he could do the Crystal Flash split, only has 1 major coming up in left side Sandpit. So, I don't know, those 3 items in Wreck Chip, again, if one of them Speed Booster, might even get back to Varia soon. And then, if there's like another thing, like High Jump Boots, he could just go straight to low Norfair and actually would be ahead. So far, pretty solid Doppler Fantoon fight here by JD. Okay, let's see, what is left side Sandpit? What do we have here? Ah, that wall jump without High Jump Boots. And just an E-Tank. And he's resetting. So the question is Scotty gonna be an absolute maniac into Crystal Flash Clip, like a champ? Or is he gonna go to Wreck Chip next? And JD finishing off the Ghost. Do we have I think we have a Fantoon move, don't we? Yeah, make sure to... no, we don't? Oh, wait, we have Hype Tune. So spam some Hype Tune in chat, please. For our good friend JD, who needs all your energy right now. Crystal Flash Clip. Which Scotty is not doing, so I guess we can talk about that, since someone asked. To get through the Bottoon hallway, the intended way is to have Speed Booster to run through some speed blocks, or the other way is to clip through the ceiling. There are 2 ways to do that. One way is to freeze a Moctroid, jump on top of that, and then unmorph, which is completely convenient because it's pixel perfect, but you just have to crouch and shoot up and that's it. Oh, Grapple Beam. Oh, that might lead to X-Ray. Or to Spring Ball even, who knows. And another way to clip through the ceiling is a Crystal Flash clip. So normally you do a Crystal Flash on ground, but you can do a bomb jump, lay a power bomb on the apex of your jump, and then Crystal Flash in air. And since Crystal Flash forces a stand-up pose, you clip through the ceiling, which allows you to go unattended to Bottoon. So that's an option. It's extremely precise, it's frame perfect, pixel perfect. But it's cool. It's really cool, and in such situations, not a bad option. But yeah, it looks like Scotty is going to the Wreck Chip as well now. And Mumu Didi, thanks for the follow on Scotty's stream. Which reminds me, at this point, make sure to follow the runners, because they're great. And they deserve your love. Oh, and Scotty setting up for the CWJ. Unfortunately being like, I think he's 1 frame too late there. Can't really see it because his screen is very small. Yeah, 1 frame too late there. With the indoor setup that he does right there, for the CWJ, this is actually double frame perfect. So usually... Oh, nails it! 2nd try, dude! GG! So yeah, that is a double frame perfect trick. If you do it from the from outside, you have 1 frame for the initial jump and 2 frames for the wall jump. But with the indoor setup, it's actually double frame perfect. That was pretty impressive, getting that 2nd try, dude. That's pretty cool. Nice strat by JD there, dodging those atomics there. That looked pretty cool. And also, the space jump find by JD, I don't know, dude. It's nice to have it, obviously, but it's not gonna give him like any more options to check. So like, with Grapple Beam, he already had access to both X-Ray and space jump is at this point like nice to have, but not really super required. Oh, and JD checking the Wreck Chip Reserve with the insta-morph out of wall jump method. I really like that one because this morph up there can be pretty tough. Oh no, dude. Ice. A really good item being out of reach there. That really sucks for JD. Well, both for JD and Scotty cannot reach that item, and this ice beam could have been super useful. Would have allowed them to access the depths of Meridia, the Washoon, and the Dragon area, also unlocking 3 more majors. So yeah, that's definitely not the spot where that was supposed to be. So let's hope that at least the gravity suit is something worth checking. Oh, and Scotty shooting too early here. Again, I think. Second time that happens already. Giving Fantoon even more screen time. So yeah, if you like Fantoon, make sure to put some hype tune in chat for everybody's favorite elephant ghost. All right, let's see. So I'm calling if Speed Booster is at Gravity, JD is back in this. Because that would mean he would go to Waterway, most likely checking Blue Gate as well, and then he would have like pretty much everything he needed. If there's something good at X-Ray that would help, like no, he could just go to Lower Norfair right away as well. And since he has Space Jump, just an E-Tank. That is a very interesting seed, I'm not gonna lie. This is such a cool seed, just like if we just take away the race component, this is like a super interesting seed, because just from like how the logic works, it's super interesting. Like usually when you have 2 seeds too early, this is like a matter of 40 minutes max. Like you saw the other seed, 2 seeds super early, and even though all those items were terribly far out of the way, no charge beam early available, Scotty still managed to finish it in just an hour. But with this seed, with like all those utility items, Ice Beam, Speed Booster, all that stuff just unavailable, it makes just so interesting, because runners have to go back and forth just to get the items. And we might... well, we're probably not going to see any runners go back to Ice Beam anymore, since to get Ice Beam they would have needed Speed Booster, and at that point, if you have Speed Booster, there's no need to go back to Ice. But still, this is super interesting. Just like from where the items are, this is like... I wonder if Speed is here. That would work out perfectly for the seed. Like, Speed either here or at Spring Ball. Like, either of those options would just be so interesting. And it's Speed Booster. Okay, this is good. This is really, really good. This is... Okay, this just brings back JD by so much. Like, JD is totally back into this race now. If he makes the decision to go to Waterway and immediately pick up the Blue Gate item as well, if he makes that decision, he's absolutely back in this. He might even be ahead of Scotty at that point. Oh man, this was just... This might have just been the best thing that could have happened to JD. Again, if he decides to go back to Winstar now, and checks the Blue Gate item as well. Okay, he's not going to Meridia. He's not going to Meridia. Okay. Let's just hope for JD that he's going to get the Blue Gate item as well. He has 16 supers, so that's quite a lot. I think if he goes for it, he's definitely gonna get it. Oh, has to do this Blue Gate glitch though. Okay, let's see. Okay, gets it. Let's see. So sorry for my excitement right now, but this is just turned into a super interesting race for real. Alright. Now the question is he gonna go for Wavegate? Yes or no? Yeah, Cristofalo is no longer here. I'm sorry, I'm just wrong. Cristofalo is, he has left after the last race. Okay, so Scotty has also checked Ice Beam, knows where it is. I predict none of the runners ever going back to this item. Like, there's really no point. After you have Speed Booster, which is required to get that item, there's no point in going back to this anymore. Okay, JD, do your thing. Yes, okay. We just got ourselves the most epic race ever. Oh my god, this is so good. This is... oh my god, I'm enjoying this way too much right now. Oh my god. Ooh, okay. Let's see. Let's just please get this within 16 tries and then I'm happy. Fires the supers a little bit too early here. Like, he needs to, like, maybe a third of a second later, and then he's fine. Come on, dude. Oh, he got it! He got it! Alright! Oh my god, okay. Okay, so Scotty... what is Scotty gonna do? What is Scotty gonna do? I mean, JD obviously still think he's gonna be behind. Because he probably knows that Scotty got this earlier. He couldn't possibly know that there was literally only garbage in Norfair. Okay, so Scotty has high jump and grapple, space jump and grapple now. So since grapple is kind of on the way, he's also gonna get speed booster. I'm wondering if he's also gonna make the play of going back to Waterway after collecting speed booster at X-Ray. And the next question is, how much is gonna JD farm in Upper Norfair before heading to Lower Norfair? Because he has space jump, so traversing through Lower Norfair would not be too big of a deal. He also has quite a lot of ammo. Scotty looks like he's gonna go Gauntlet now. I forgot if JD already checked that. I think he... wait, what's that last seed? Oh, Spacer, yeah, of course. Yeah, and JD just reset over that. Oh my god, this race, dude. Jesus. Oh, I'm having fun. I hope you guys have as well. This is a really good race. Yeah, JD. This... oh my god, this seed just played out so well for JD. Whew. Okay. So if JD says, I have enough items to traverse Lower Norfair, and goes there like right away, then he's definitely gonna make up. He's definitely gonna be ahead after that. I think there was only... yeah, Wave was at Crocomire, and I really doubt that JD's gonna go to Crocomire before going to Ridley. And I think Plasma was somewhere in Bubble Mountain. One thing to consider, though, that I'm just getting like aware of, is that JD has 20 supers, whereas Scotty has 40. So if we get another Troll Seed with no accessible Charge Beam, or like reasonably accessible Charge Beam, this is gonna put Scotty in a very nice position, because he will have to do way less item farming. JD validating his run by picking up the best item in the game, the Spring Ball. Spring Ball? Thanks, Chad, for keeping that meme alive. Alright, and Scotty is heading down again. Now, I'm curious, is he gonna go to Waterway after... or, I mean, there is no point in skipping X-Ray, really. Especially since he's still like searching for some kind of utility item. So I definitely don't think he's gonna skip X-Ray. The question is if Scotty is gonna go back to Waterway, which we know is just an E-tank. Oh, nice moonfall there by Scotty. You like that? And yeah, Scotty is gonna go to X-Ray. Alright. What away is the reserve? I'm sorry. Well, pretty much trash either way. JD farming up here, potentially for going to Norfair for lower Norfair soon. And Scotty is definitely wanna have that speed booster for sure. And I honestly want to say, at this point, both runners think they are behind. Like, only having 2 bosses down at 40 minutes definitely makes you think you're behind. In JD's case, I think a little bit more, simply because he skipped Various early on. But yeah. I think both runners are getting like pretty nervous right now. So let's hope nerves don't play like too big of a role here. Alright, JD has checked all fast majors in Upper Norfair. Is he gonna go to Lower Norfair now? Yes, he is. So depending on what we'll find in Lower Norfair, JD is ahead at this point, I think. Like, if we get, like, a charge beam at Screw Attack, let's say, I definitely think JD is ahead. Oh, and very nice fall here for this turn. It's pretty hard to dodge all those platforms. Scotty, who already has checked every single major in Upper Norfair, also Krog, which JD hasn't yet. Is just gonna go down to Lower Norfair now. Not quite sure why he goes that way, since he has Speed Booster, so he could just go through Frog Speedway. But maybe he just forgot about it. Again, nerves at this point. I mean, we're 42 minutes in, 2 bosses down. You're super nervous at this point. 2 bosses down at 42 minutes is horrible, especially if one of them is trade, which is like super free. Oh wait, no, he hasn't checked the reserve tank yet. Okay. Still doesn't explain why he doesn't go Frog Speedway, but yeah. Definitely wants Spring Ball in his collection. Best item in the game, confirmed. Oh, and nice second try Green Gate glitch here by JD. That's the thing. What Total just pointed out is very true. If JD finds extremely good stuff here in Lower Norfair, effectively putting in the go mode, he will end up skipping the Crocomire stuff. Because he simply doesn't need to, and he can just finish off with Dragon. However, if there's like only garbage here, and all the good stuff is in Meridia, he is most likely going to end up doing Crocomire as well, or might at least be tempted to do so, which will ultimately put Scotty in the lead again, since he is already Crocomire down. I mean, Wave Beam is not too bad, but it's like really not super useful. It's not going to speed up your game that much that it justifies going to Crocomire. Alright, let's see how JD deals with this worst room in the game. Really nice super management here, killing 2 of those pirates with only 3 supers. Alright, so no problem with first room in the game, playing this really safe. Oh, and nice dodge there from the last pirate. So I assume Scotty is going to go down to GT pit as well, checking the Screw Attack item. He has 36 supers. Won't have to worry about Ridley, but also obviously won't have to worry about this Green Gate glitch, especially not if he gets it first try. Dang, dude. Runners have been super consistent with this Green Gate glitch. That's insane. Alright, let's see what we have at Fire Flea. We want Charge Beam. Or JD wants Charge Beam, and it's just another E-Tank. This is insane. The amount of E-Tanks in the seed, dude. So it really looks like all the good stuff is just stacked in Meridia. Like, obviously there could still be Charge Beam in Ridley, but so far Meridia has to be stacked. Like, we know Ice Beam is not there, and we know Wave Beam is not in Meridia, but Screw Attack is there, Bombs is there, High Jump Boots, I think, or, well, depending if those items are not in Ridley, obviously. But yeah, like, all the stuff is just there, dude. Alright. Scotty really wants another ammo pack here at the Palms of Shame. Oh, and Scotty... Oh, getting a super missile pack, very nice. And Scotty having a little bit of trouble here with first win in the game. Has more than enough ammo though to just clear out those pirates. And he is good to go. JD with a nice Kago. And very nice super kill on those space pirates. His ammo is really, really good. He did a good job managing them throughout. Oh, and nice deboost here. He did a really good job managing them throughout his way through Lone Warfare. We'll only have to farm up very, very little before going into Ridley. So that will make for overall a very quick fight, which is pretty good for him, since he needs to make up all the time he can get right now. Since Scotty is like right on his toes, and he has more ammo and Wave Beam, and more knowledge. So yeah. Okay, 30 supers. 8 missiles. So just ammo-wise, he could miss 2 supers. But is gonna open up with a power bomb just to get like a little bit more damage in. Oh, getting a nice Kago. Sorry, not Kago, Pogo opening. Just wants to play this safe and nice. Unfortunately, Ridley not being very cooperative though. There we go, alright. Scotty showing us how hard it can be to do the speed boost to kill on those pirates without high jump boots. Setup is pretty annoying if you don't have high jump. And it's definitely understandable hitting, not quite killing them, but getting the speed echo stuck on skeletons of them. But since he has so many here supers, he can kill. He could still kill them with supers and still have enough without having to farm. Just going straight into Ridley. And it looks like JD is almost done. Ridley should be dead. Didn't see him miss anything. Yeah. Oh, and a quick explosion here by Ridley, making good use of that spring wall here by JD. Ah, man, it's a sync right now. They're so close to each other. Alright, what do we have? Oh, dude! The one item that JD just needed. Fuck my life, dude. This is so insanely close right now. This is so insanely close. I mean, Scotty's obviously gonna pick it up as well, and he has Wave Beam. Now, how much is Wave Beam gonna be of use for him? It's definitely gonna speed up the game, especially since they're not gonna get Ice Beam, and they're not gonna get Space is obviously not gonna be of any use. So, Just Defend is gonna have less firepower for the entire run than Scotty has. And both have pretty much the same thing left to do. Both are in go mode right now. Huh. I don't know, dude. Wave Beam is gonna make a difference over that short amount of time, for sure. So at this point, it really just comes down to execution. Like, this is the part where RNG just stopped being a fact, and now it's literally just execution. Whoever has the better movement, whoever has the better boss fights, will take this home, for sure. Since I really don't think JD is gonna bother with proc. Again, they are 50 minutes in, and this is usually the time that you have already entered Turian, so... yeah. I don't think we're gonna see any of the runners going like out of the way for more stuff anymore. Also, very lucky for both runners that they have X-Ray. I just noticed, since both Bot Boon and Dragon will be pretty quick kills with the microwave strat. JD playing this really safe here. Fun fact, you can actually use the microwave strats on those as well. You can just, like usually you only see the X-ray buffer of Plasma Beam on like bosses, but for those key hunters it actually works pretty excellent. Both runners have 15 power bombs, so you can just deal with the meteorites with those. Oh my god, this race, dude. I love it. This is why I sign up for commentary. Just because of that. Yeah, JD just rushing out of nowhere, not having any more business here. Oh, and Scotty needs to be careful here. Has enough health and okay. Nice penetration there of the pirates, just walking through them. Oh, nice quick drops there as well. So yeah. Huh. Let's see how far. Let's see. Alright, so I just timed the elevator, and Scotty at this point is pretty much 50 seconds behind JD. They both have pretty much the exact same items, except for Wave Beam, and a little bit more ammo on Scotty's side. The last bosses, except for Mother Brain, that they're coming up for is Watchoon and Dragon, and both of them will be able to one-cycle them because they have Plasma and X-Ray. So that's like 16 more shots on Mother Brain, according to total. Thanks for that number, I was just trying to figure that out myself. And yeah, again, it comes down to execution at this point. If either of the runners makes like a very big mistake, movement-wise and or routing-wise, it's gonna go to the other runner for sure. They are set on items, Turian will not be a problem for either of them. And yeah, only thing that might maybe play a role is if something like high jump is at space jump and one of the runners decides to skip it. Even though I want to say at this point high jump wouldn't play the deal of a role anyways. Like it would maybe save as much time as the door transitions and the item from fair cost. Alright, both runners being able to run around them. Watchoon, JD now coming up on Dragon. Ice Beam was at Wreckship Reserve. Both runners know that, but both runners could not collect it. So yeah. I think JD does, the X-ray buffers were a little bit too big, so he has to go for a 2-cycle here. Hopefully does not get grabbed by the goo. Does get grabbed by the goo. So yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Those kind of mistakes are gonna be what's ultimately gonna decide the race. Alright, the shrimp is dead. And yeah, JD is not gonna check. Is he? Is he gonna check what's at Space Jump? Oh, nice speed booster strategy. That's an interesting spark. And Screw Attack. Honestly, I want to say at this point... I want to say at this point Screw Attack wastes more time than it saves, really. Because if you're unfamiliar with the no, sorry, I'm dumb. They don't have to do, obviously they don't have ice, so it won't be a matter of zap skip. But Metroid rooms are going to be different because you cannot make the Metroid latch onto you while you're spin jumping. So that's going to be either slower Metroid rooms or you'll have to de-equip it. Also, Scotty not checking Screw Attack, so gaining a little bit of time on JD. Plus, JD will need 16 more shots on Mother Brain. I'm getting a little bit excited about this race because this is like... oh my god, this is this is a really good race. And again, both racers are gonna think they are behind for sure. Because... I don't know. Like, nerves on those races are gonna be pretty big right now. That is true. Scotty will probably aim for stand-up, which JD at this point cannot do. Well, no, never mind, what am I saying? Of course JD can do stand-up. It's just gonna save him less time, and he has to do a much cleaner Mother Brain fight than Scotty needs to do. Sorry for the misinformation. They are so close right now. They are 2 rooms apart from each other. Let's check how far apart from it. Okay, that's let's say 10. Let's see on Scotty's side. That screen gate was not very cooperative. Scotty is 27 seconds behind right now. So he made up 23 seconds over like the last 5 minutes. So 23 seconds at this point is not a lot. Like, not at all. Like, I'm not gonna lie, this has potential for getting into the Hall of Fame for closest race. And Scotty refills. A decision that is, oh shit, wait, JD has... Shit, dude, JD has 6 and 6. So JD is not gonna have a problem with cleaning out the... Metroid room since he has enough power bombs. But he's gonna have a problem with Mother Brain. Because he's only gonna get 1 drop per Metroid. Alright. This is no, this is not fun. This is definitely not fun. Also wasting a few power bombs here. So he will ultimately end up having to rely on drop energy after all. Ugh, this is not a nice feeling. Not getting any super drops. And he doesn't have nearly enough ammo to deal with Mother Brain 1 right now. Not even close. And you can see that screw attack is screwing him over right now. He is definitely not used to have this right now with the repel of the Metroids. But obviously he doesn't really have another choice of repelling those Metroids since he is so low on energy that he cannot really take a lot more damage. Alright, that's some drops. Okay. And yeah, that's it. JD making the wise decision of going back and refilling. However, Scotty just surpassing him, and I don't want to call out GG's yet, but this is looking extremely good for Scotty, after all. That's what a single chip refill can do. And yes, JD had to refill anyway since he didn't get the last power bomb drop, but obviously not a bad decision of refilling anyways, since his ammo was not enough for Mother Brain. So I want to know if he's going to refill at the Kagos or if he's going to refill at the ship, but it looks like he's heading for the ship. Ah, no, wait, dude. Wait, no, actually... Okay, 3 power bombs. 7 supers, he needs 6 projectiles, so that's... He needs... Oh, that is risky. Okay, so here's the thing. He needs 6 projectiles to open the glass for Mother Brain 1, so he ends up with 8 missiles and 7 supers. That is a total of 9,900 damage. Yeah, 9,900... No, sorry, I'm 2,900 damage. That was 7,000 too much. 2,900 damage. And, he needs 3,000. So he needs a single ammo drop of any kind, and then he's good. He needs either 1 missile or 1 super. And he gets a missile. He gets actually 2. No, wait, he gets 1. Yeah. Wait, 2? What? Didn't he like... So, wait, I can't... No, wait, am I dumb? No, wait, I'm dumb. Oh, wait, Oh, wait. Yeah, he has to missile all 3 doors. He has to missile all 3 doors. Has to destroy the Zebetide. Wait. No, wait, no, he's fine, yeah, he's fine. He needs to missile all 3 doors, needs to zap-skip with speed, and then he cannot miss a single shot. Not a single one. And Scotty fighting with that speed boost to zap-skip. At that point, really, I think it would be just faster to destroy the Zep. But he got it. So nice job by him. He doesn't have to worry about his ammo for sure. He's fine. Wants to save some of those supers though. Yeah, he has 29 supers. He can just kill half of Mother Brain just with ammo if he wants to. So yeah, killing the Ghidorah with supers, with missiles, I'm sorry. Gonna open the second door with missiles as well. And then having to refill again. And then do zap skip, and then he's good. So again, he's gonna end up with 15 and 7, 6 projectiles for the glass. Gonna end up at 9 and 7, which is exactly 3,000 damage, which is what he needs for Mother Brain 1. And Scotty, going for. Shit! Did he? Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Okay. Okay. I was thinking for a second. I didn't. Oh, okay. He got the stand up. All good. No problem. Not even struggling, dude. Never even doubted that. So yeah, Scotty's good. As long as he doesn't softlock another rain, he's good. JD actually getting the blue frames where not quite getting the spark. And unlike Scotty, he doesn't have the option to just destroy the Zebetite. Well, he has, but he had to go back and refill 4 more times. And yeah, now he got the Zeb skip. Very nicely done. Alright, if a single ammo particle gets sniped, JD is softlocked. So let's not hope that happens. Scotty just finishing off Mother Rain 2, and JD did not softlock. Thank you. What a great way to end this race. Whew. What a blast off the race. Scotty finishing off Mother Brain 3, just getting ready for the escape while JD is fighting Mother Brain 2. Won't have to worry about stand-up. And yeah, make sure to follow the runners. Follow JD. Follow Scotty. Follow them all. They deserve it. That was way too. I mean, how could you possibly watch such a race and not follow them? Like, for real. If you don't follow those runners after this race, it's your fault. Like, for real. That is like A+ quality of Super Metroid right there. And JD finishing off Mother Brain 2. Just getting to relax a little bit. Well, he's probably not relaxed, but his nerves are probably down a lot after this. Oh, and nice behemoth spark for Scotty there. Scotty also getting kind of a nurse there, having a little bit of trouble with Potter. Alright, and Scotty has got done with a official SR race time of 1 hour, 7 minutes, and 55 seconds, and that is interesting. JD actually forfeiting. So yeah, once again, follow the runners, follow them all. This is I'm gonna check it back. I have the viewer list right here. If I don't see every single one of you in the follower list of those 2 guys, I'm gonna be very, very mad, because those guys deserve a follow. JD, showing Mother Brain where his no-no face is. Well, getting a little bit out of his comfort zone right there. No, don't unfollow. Just, if you unfollow, refollow right away. yeah, make sure to follow Christophelo as well. Did an extremely good job with the commentary. It's been really supportive, especially during the second race here. Just kidding, he made a really good job during the first race. Fortunately, had to drop out for the second one. So yeah, even though JD forfeited, he's still making his way up. Wonder if he's up for some surprise. I would really appreciate if JD would suicide himself in the animals room for a good ending here, I want to say. We've seen that before. The pressure is real. No. Animals killed. And some nice spring ball action. Okay, so that's new. Huh. Just messing around a little bit. Alright. So JD making the horrible decision of killing the animals, then realizing that due to his horrible mistake, the lovely animals did not clear out the blocks for him. That's what murderers get. They don't get an easy passageway out. And, well, JD has officially dot forfeited, I guess, with a time of 1:11:28. So, GG to JD for forfeiting, even though he finished. And JD's comment on SL was a rough day for tech issues, and I can confirm that. That is definitely a tough day for tech issues. Alright. So, I guess while we're just relaxing a little bit, calming down after this pretty exciting race, letting the credits roll out, we're gonna have a look at the upcoming matches for this tournament. So let's have a look at the bracket first. Now that JD lost against Scotty, Scotty is going to advance in the winners bracket into round 3. Going to face off either Straveris or Casnote, depending on who wins that match. JD is going to move on in the tournament in the losers bracket. Let me have a quick look where he's going to go. Wait a second, that's 108. JD either gonna face Cashmod or Balthazar, depending on who wins this match. So yeah, both runners are gonna continue in this tournament. Might even face each other off in the big final. Who knows? But yeah, unfortunately, no match free for this matchup here. We had it scheduled coming up now, but this is obviously not going to be needed anymore. GG to both races again. GG for Scotty for winning. And upcoming on Speed Gaming, we have... let me see. Oh yeah, at 9:30 PM, we have another match of Metroid Fusion 100%. So if you're into a Metroid of any kind, make sure to check that out. And at 10 PM on Speed Gaming 2, we're gonna have InnoRush vs Fusta, 2 matches, and JRR vs CFB, 1 match. So make sure to check that out as well if you want to watch both Fusion and Super Metroid at the same time. There is a multi-Twitch link you can watch. You can see that by just typing in .multi in the chat here. So yeah, 9:30 PM, the action continues. So yeah, thanks a lot for watching. Thanks a lot for the racers for this amazing match. This was a hell of a fun to commentate. And yeah, I'll see you back on Speed Gaming 2 or on Speed Gaming 1 for upcoming Metroid. So yeah, thanks for having me for commentary, and have a good day, everyone.